Oh, wow. That one jams even more than the previous one. I like it. I like it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to season 7. You are watching Chamber Chat live from the TriCounty Area Chamber of Commerce. Again, welcome. I am the Director of Institutional Relationships and Marketing for the Victory Bank in Limerick. We are so glad for you guys to join today. Again, whether you're going to be watching this on YouTube or listening on the podcast, or you are live today with us, thank you so much for joining. You know, it's really exciting to start season 7. It's also exciting to start season 7 knowing that we are fully booked for season 7. There is not a single spot open. So the membership has, and we have a lot of new guests too. So the membership has really rallied around the Chamber Chat show, and we are so appreciative. And I have so much fun hosting. And as you can see, if you've tuned into Chamber Chats in the past, as you can see, I'm in a little bit different of a background. I'm in my office. We're slowly working our way, back to normal, whatever that looks like, kind of thing. But certainly still keeping it fluid and flexible. So I am in my office. I have our statement of purpose behind me there for the Victory Bank, and then some of my photography there in the back. That's from Oregon, my trip to Oregon. So. All right, and I have my tripod propped up on my standing desk. I have a desk that goes up and down. So trying to stay healthy while I'm doing Chamber Chat. I know the McCormick Chiropractic would approve. So, all right, well, let's, why don't we bring in our Executive Director, Eileen. Drew, would you be kind enough to, hey, there she is.
Hey, Bill.
How's it going?
It's going well. It was good to see that countdown again. It's exciting.
Right? Yeah.
And I was going
to, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you if that was one of your own photographs in the back.
It is. Yeah, it is. That was my trip out to Oregon. And I like that image so much. I said, you know what, I need to bring a little photography into my office. So
very true. Yeah, it's a big part of your life. So
it is. It absolutely is. Yeah. Yeah. So how you doing?
I'm good. Good. You know,
I'm glad you can be here for the launch of season 7.
Yes.
I was saying to my wife today, I'm like, I can't believe we're doing season 7. Like, again, it came from just a small idea, but with your support and the support of all the folks in the chamber, the people who want to be on the show and the people who have been sharing the show, and it's also supported Drew. And I mean, there's so many that go into making this show great. So,
it's hard.
To season 7.
Yes, thank you. It is hard to believe. March of 2019, when we were just announcing that we were going to do this, and like you said, it's an opportunity. We've got new faces that will be on. For this season, and it is so exciting that we were able to just fill the slots, and it's several weeks full of guests that want to be here and want to use this platform to share their story.
Yeah, I have to ask: is the glare bothering anybody? Do I need to? Do you
need makeup?
That's what I feel like. I need some matte on top of my head there to.
We haven't
kind of take the shine off.
We haven't gone as far as season 7 does not include a makeup person. We didn't get that far yet. So
shucks. All right. Well, maybe
we'll work up to that.
We'll make it happen. All right. Well, so beginning of season 7, there's been a lot since we last connected. I'm going to turn this over to you. I know you have some announcements, some things you want to talk about. I know maybe we'll have an introduction later to somebody.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. Cool. So go ahead. I'll turn it over to you.
So just to kind of bring people up to date on where we've been. So we've started in June, in-person networking, continued it through July and August, small groups, but we had 2 luncheons, and then we were opening things up to more of a different format. And we had a happy hour and an evening networking event similar to our previous business card exchanges. So those things took place over the summer. Summer is usually a downtime for us. We don't do a lot between vacations, and people just aren't really in that speed, sure. To really get out and do that. So we don't really bother the membership with asking them to come out and do those things. So we are up and running, if you want to say. I mean, we were all summer, but we've got even more stuff planned. So last week, September 16th and 17th, our Leadership TriCounty class launched. We were unfortunately not able to offer a class of 2020 to 2021 That program went on pause during COVID, but we are so excited. We have a class of 18 that is starting their journey, developing their leadership skills, developing community connections. And we look forward to that program running again, started in September. That class will graduate in June. And just excited again to have that rolling out, and excited to do something a little different. We've contracted with Jenna Armato. She's been on the show before. She's a coach, growth and success coach, and she is actually facilitating the entire program for us this year. So something new and exciting, and bringing her leadership development expertise to the class participants.
Well, you're right. I've seen quite a few social media posts that the class were underway, and, kind of recognize some faces in the class there. But then was really excited to see that Jenna was teaching too. Again, she's been on the podcast before, and that's so awesome for her. She's a great leader.
Yeah, so it is exciting that is happening. Obviously, we're excited about season 7 starting in September. Also starting in September, or not starting, but unfortunately hitting pause. We were to have the annual dinner last week on September 23rd. We made the decision to postpone. So I do want to be upfront with the membership and with our listeners. We obviously are taking the health and safety of our members into consideration, as well as wanting to hold a successful event. Our organization is built a lot on relationships. A lot of people look forward to that event to build strong relationships, and we're not sure that would have delivered the way it typically does this year. So we're postponing the event until probably spring of 2022. So people can stay tuned.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, the Chamber's been around for 90 years, and we want it to continue. And like you said, not put the health of our membership in any type of jeopardy, no matter what you feel about the situation. Just erring on the side of caution there. So we hope to see you when events resume. We'll see each other in person for sure.
Agreed. So those were just some happenings in September. We are obviously, October starts on Friday, believe it or not.
Crazy?
It's very crazy. It's just goes by way too fast.
Yeah, by the way, peak leaf season in Pennsylvania, our part of Pennsylvania, is the week of October 18th. In case anybody's keeping track. Yeah.
There you go. In case anybody wants to take their camera out, right? And get some beautiful shots.
Exactly. Some family sessions,
Yeah. So October is a big month in the state of Pennsylvania. This year, as it has been done in previous years, it was declared Chamber of Commerce Month by Governor Tom Wolf. Have his little handy dandy proclamation.
Nice.
So we are looking forward to continuing some in-person events. So we're looking to schedule a breakfast and a lunch. We're working with some venues right now, just to kind of, again, touch on current events. We've actually had some venues that are not able to accommodate us because of staffing issues. So something a little different that we've never really encountered. So we're working with some places that aren't typical event venues for Chamber events, but still Chamber members. And we look forward to working with them and supporting them, as well as them supporting us in providing maybe a unique circumstance for us to hold some in-person events. So those will be small group settings as well. Again, a breakfast and a lunch. We're also returning to some virtual programming. So we will do a virtual, I give credit to Melissa on staff. She came up with a unique title for our networking sessions. She threw out the other day in a staff meeting 6 degrees of separation. And I thought that is so appropriate.
How about it?
Because every time you get on a networking or go to a networking event, till you actually talk through some things, it's amazing how you are connected with other people in the group. So
in one way or another. Exactly.
So we will have our 6 degrees of separation virtual networking next month. It's on Zoom. As I've said before, it's a great opportunity to meet people. I know people are tired of the virtual format, but I continue to advocate just for giving it a chance, because you may walk into a networking event and sometimes we gravitate to the same people that we know. on a virtual platform, we give everybody a chance to introduce themselves. So you meet everybody in those boxes, and you learn a little bit more about their business, and gives you some more information to go out and follow up once you get off of that event. So people can find those events on our calendar. We're also going to be doing some special recognition. We have some special social media pieces that we're going to be doing throughout the month, really just kind of to showcase our members, get their stories out, in addition to how we do on Chamber Chat, just some spotlights and some features. Again, it's all about our members, and that's who we're here for. And if we can help tell their story, and then we're working on the details of some giveaways. So we'll be pushing that information out as we have it in place. Again, just trying to take advantage, of the opportunity and give organizations like ours some recognition. So we are excited. It'll be fun. And for those listening that maybe aren't a chamber member yet, as part of Chamber of Commerce Month, we're also offering a 20% discount. So if you are a chamber member and know some colleagues, some neighboring businesses, some contacts, or even some of your vendors that aren't yet chamber members, please share with them. October may be a good time to join and take advantage of a little bit of a discount on that cost. So.
Yeah, and I would also encourage, if anybody does want to join the chamber and you just have questions, like you're like, how does this even all work? Like, I know you guys exist, but how does it all work? Please feel free to reach out. Look, I'm offering reach out to me. I'm happy to have that conversation with you. Call Eileen, call Melissa, call Haley, call whoever you need to at the chamber office, and they would be happy to run through the programming with you at the chamber. But fair warning, there are a lot of member benefits. So you might be information overload on your first meeting, but in all seriousness, we offer quite a bit for folks who are considering membership. So would definitely encourage you to pick up the phone and give us a call or shoot an email.
And that is so true. There are so many things, and that's why we do encourage people to reach out. Even if they choose, think it is the right thing to do and they join, we still encourage people to touch base with us. Again, there are so many things. They may not all pertain to the goals that you have for your business. So we can tell you that you don't need to try and do all of it based on where you're trying to go or why you're joining the organization. We can tell you where your time and resources are best spent. Mm-hmm. We know that information, a little bit better than the person who's, coming in blind. So we would be happy to have those conversations and talk through someone getting the best value. That's obviously the most important thing to us. Is if you're going to be a member, we want you to use it and we want you to find value, and benefit from it. We want to help grow your business.
Right. So Eileen, how long have you been with the chamber?
I came back to the chamber after doing an internship as well as some other jobs when I was not teaching, which is what I went to college for. And I came back full time in 1999.
Okay, so folks who are considering membership, right? So would you rather just go online and click, join here, or just read it and not even think twice about it, or would you rather call somebody with like over 22 years experience who knows Pottstown, who knows the chamber, who knows her constituents? Eileen's your connection. Absolutely.
And I thank you for pointing that out. I do think that sets us apart a little differently. It isn't. For anybody, I think, that has been a long-standing member, we are not the same chamber we were when I came back in 1999. We have had to ebb and flow just as the world around us has. Chamber Chat is a great example of that. Yeah. We will try anything once. If it works for us, we're going to keep doing it. And if it works for the members, we're going to keep doing it. And if somebody has an idea out there, we encourage them to come to us, just like you did about Chamber Chat. And if we can figure out a way to make it happen, we will. This is the organization of our members, so I think it's great. So that's Drew Griffin behind the scenes there. And Drew, I was going to say the same thing. I'm like, we not only tried it once, we tried it 7 times. And good for us. That that is what I think is a positive. If we're able to change, adapt who we are to what is happening around us and to what the members need, that's something that I'm proud of, to say that, again, it's not as if I just kept doing everything, even with the staff. We've, changed staff, which brings a fresh set of eyes, to an organization, which I need being here. I don't want to get stuck in a rut, that sometimes happens. So it's beneficial, to also have new faces and new ideas. So.
Absolutely.
So
cool. Well, what else you got? Do you have a glass of water there?
I do. I'm talking a lot, aren't I?
Do you want to take a swig?
The only thing I'll mention.
I'll vamp for the next 5 minutes if you need to. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say what we've just been talking about in New Faces is a good lead-in. But before we move to that, just want to point out one in-person event that we are doing. Our REACH, Empowering and Connecting Women's Conference, is on November 4th. So I just want to throw that date out there. Want people to check it out. It's the first annual conference that we're having. So we're excited about the speakers that we're bringing in. And we would love to have a great representation of participants and continued success with that event as we hopefully move it forward. So now awesome. Back to Drew's.
Now back to Drew's graphic. Speaking of new faces, as you know, we have been expanding our chamber team. Well, it's not really an expansion per se.
Not in this particular case.
Yeah, sorry. I guess it's more of a replacement, although replacement is a very clinical word. But anyway, Drew, before I totally screw this up, why don't we bring on our next guest who is going to introduce herself to the Chamber constituency. I have Haley Heimbach. She is our Marketing and Communications Director. Hi, Haley. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
We're so glad you could come on the show today. I don't know. Have you been on a lot of these? Have you done a lot of these virtual things?
Not Chamber Chat necessarily, but in college we had, for the American Marketing Association, we had a lot of guest speakers. So I was on those, kind of the background though, not a guest. So
yeah. All right. Well, you're making your debut here. So Haley and I, actually, this is the first time we're really getting a chance to interact besides some brief emails back and forth. So again, a genuine welcome to the Chamber. We're so glad you're here. We're so excited about the skill set that you bring to the Chamber. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your background, please?
Sure. So I went to Coastal Carolina University, graduated there with a bachelor's in marketing, and then I got my master's in business administration, and I just graduated in August. So I'm here and I'm new, and I'm looking forward to meeting all the members and helping us grow as well as them. So I'm the marketing and communications between the members and us, and getting all of their information out there.
Nice. Well, if we go into an event and you happen to walk in the room and everybody turns around, they're just playing a joke on you. That's your initiation into the Chamber. I'm teasing. But we're so glad to have you here. So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania.
Welcome back.
Yep, spent 4 years in Myrtle Beach. At the beach, so I missed that. This will be my first winter fall, really, in 4 years, so it's going to be very cold. But
we got to get you some boots and nice warm coat, right?
Yeah.
You got to upgrade the wardrobe there. We have a few members that have consignment shops, and we'll get you outfitted. But a lot of you might be hearing from Haley. You might have already been getting some communication from her. So please engage with her, ask questions. I think we've kind of encouraged that previous. Reach out to Haley if you're interested in being a guest on Chamber Chat, although it would have to be for season 8, so sorry to say. But unless, we could still keep your name in the queue if some schedules wind up getting rearranged. So Haley, back to you arriving here. What's the most exciting? What do you feel like is the most exciting part of not only being back in the area, but working for the Chamber? Like, what attracted you to the Chamber of Commerce?
I love the idea of, first of all, I love social media. and I don't think enough businesses take advantage of it. So if I can help them spread the word about something, that's the most exciting thing for me, is watching them grow based off of stuff that we can put out onto social media.
I love it. I love it. Good hire, Eileen.
Hey, thanks. So we're happy to have Haley on board. It's funny, Haley just mentioned she graduated from college, so we're excited. She refers to us as her first big girl job, so we are happy that it is here. And it is funny. Haley and I have had a couple conversations. I think plenty of our listeners understand small town America, so. Haley and her father and I actually graduated from high school together.
There you go.
Her brother is 2 houses away from my in-laws. So yeah, we're finding out we're connected a little bit more than we ever anticipated.
So I'm
Small
trying to do the
town.
math on. I'm trying to do the math on that. Is that 3 degrees of separation?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Right. To Melissa's, 6
Yes.
degrees thing you
Right.
guys are doing.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, such a small world. Haley, is there anything else you want to offer before we start to wrap the show up?
I just want to tell or let the members know not to be afraid to reach out to me if they really want something posted or a news release. Anything, I will look over it and I will post it and get it out to everybody. So take advantage of that.
That's awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to getting to know you a little bit better, hearing from you, and we're really looking forward to you being part of our overall community. Can't welcome you enough. So welcome.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And by the way, this same welcome that Haley gets, everybody gets with the chamber. So
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So,
Yes.
all right. All right.
Small
Eileen,
but mighty team.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you wanted to go over at all?
So I just wanted to make 2 comments. We obviously are in season 7. If you have been seeing our marketing, we have a new Chamber Chat logo.
Yes.
Kind of going back to our roots.
It's so cool. It's in
the
neon.
microphone and neon, just kind of, changing things up a little bit. And we're actually adding a couple components. So those of you who watch our show frequently know that my segment is usually a lot shorter. We will be continuing from the president's desk in season 7, but I would like to take it as an opportunity to showcase some of our other members that actually aren't guests on that day's show. So we would like chamber members, whether it's a pen, whether it's a t-shirt, whatever you might have as a prop, I am happy to share on the show during my segment. Pens, everybody knows that I sign off at the end of my segment, and I'm happy to do that with a chamber member marketing opportunity that is one of your pens, or again, whatever that prop might be. We're also returning, you've been watching our show and have our MVPs up at the beginning, but we're also going to add a separate sponsorship opportunity. So if someone would like to be a sponsor of our show, they'll run for the month. And then we would have actually a sentence or 2 that Haley would get from our sponsors, and that Bill would present in his radio voice on behalf.
Thank you.
On behalf of that sponsor. So some new opportunities in season 7, and we hope chamber members will look to take advantage of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've said it again. It's one of those things where we're doing the videos. And the videos are literally getting thousands of views between all the channels that we communicate to. So you could sit there and do this whole social media, marketing plan or whatever. You might not necessarily hit everybody that you want to. This is something that lives in perpetuity, that people can tune into, and it shows an authentic and real side of your business instead of just a little, advertising square in a paper, or not that they're not that they're bad, but this is where the connection is. This is where the people are the connection, and you have an opportunity to express yourself and the services that your business offers. So I really would hope that you would take advantage of it, and also take advantage of, again, advertising with us and making sure that we get the word out for you. So.
And just a perfect example of that, Bill, Jessica Ziegler-Selar was a guest on Chamber Chat. Chamber members on their business directory listing on our website have the opportunity to place a video Jessica took the YouTube video that she did of her Chamber Chat show. It was a great representation of what her company does and who she is. And she used that as the video clip on her directory listing. So again, just another
Nice.
opportunity for members to use not only what they're doing live here on the show, but then use it for future marketing.
Yep. Love it. That's fantastic. Well, Eileen, thank you so much for kicking off season 7. Haley, it was a pleasure to meet you, and we will definitely catch up.
Great.
Thank you once again to Eileen and Haley, who were our guests today, and to Drew Griffin from Delicious Marketing, who's doing all the behind the scenes and the StreamYard link and posts it and syndicates it to all the different channels. Drew, can't thank you enough.
Agreed.
Appreciate it. So once again, for Chamber Chat, my name is Bill Vitiello from the Victory Bank. I'm the Director of Institutional Relationships and Marketing. And until we connect again, all my best. Bye for now.